Okay, good to see you again. We're going to go back to the first body paragraph. So we've got our Beowulf essay packet in front of us, got our essay structure, blue essay structure sheet. And basically where we are is we did our topic sentence, our context, evidence, connect, and go deeper for our first piece of evidence. This is our first quote. Now we're ready to go on to our second quote for that body paragraph. So you got topic sentence, context, evidence, connect, go deeper. And then it says here, repeat context, evidence, connect, go deeper multiple times as necessary. So we're going to do it one more time because we have two pieces of evidence for this paragraph. So we've got our hook, two sentences of description on topic from the book. We've got our background, the who, what, when, where of the book. And then we've got our claim thesis, which is where we answer the prompt in one sentence. Okay, then we go to our topic sentence here. This whole paragraph is going to be about symbols of darkness and how those symbolize evil. Then we have our context. One example is when Grendel comes out of the fen. So it's like a title for our evidence. And now we have our evidence here. Should be between 10 and 30 words. And we get our page number. And then we go to our analysis. So I told you yesterday that you could use the clearly because sentence frame. I'm going to go ahead and do this as a sample, but I'm going to use a different sentence frame because you can use any of these sentence frames here, any of these 5 sentence frames here you can use. So I'm going to go ahead and use the fact that. I'm going to use that one right there. Okay. So instead of clearly because, which hopefully you did yesterday, okay, so I want you to use clearly because on your connect for the first piece of evidence here. I'm going to go ahead and do the fact that. And then today you're going to do the fact that proves for your second quote. Okay? So the fact that, and now we have to explain the evidence. So what is it in this evidence which shows our claim thesis, which is that darkness represents evil? Okay? So what is it about here? The fact that the torches go out when the monster passes by and the hall is in blackness proves, and then our claim, that darkness represents evil. In the story, or in the legend, or in Beowulf. You get the idea. And you want to use synonyms. So if you wanted to do a synonym for darkness represents evil, you could do that as well. Now we go to the go deeper. So why is it important that the torches go out and blackness represents evil in the legend? Okay, so why is that important? This is important because in the dark, the soldiers cannot see Grendel descending upon them and tearing them to pieces. Now, if you wanted to, you could go even a little bit deeper. You're allowed to do that in your analysis. If you want to do a second go deeper sentence, you could say something like, this is important because in the dark, the soldiers cannot see Grendel descending upon them and tearing them to pieces. You could say something about how they are at a disadvantage because they need light to see. All right, now we're ready to do our next piece of evidence. So we have to go to context, evidence, connect, and go deeper for our second piece of evidence. So for our context, we could say something like, another example is when, and then you can say what that next one is. So if you go to the essay structure sheet, you'll go here, context. One example is when, in the beginning, middle, right? Okay. Then, let's see here. Your evidence should be 10 to 30 words. So we're going to go back to our essay packet. Going to get our second piece of evidence. So we've done context. You need to fill in that blank right there. Then we put in our evidence. So we can take out evidence. This is our evidence here. And then we need to do connect and go deeper. So I would like you today, with your connect and go deeper, I want you to go ahead and use the fact that, okay, and the proves. The reason I want you to do that is because I just modeled that for you there. So last time you did the clearly and then, but now I want you to try the fact that. So put that in here, okay? The fact that, and then you say what it is in the quote, proves, and then you connect that to your claim. And then you would be done with the connect. And then you would want to go with the go deeper, which is where you explain why is it important, what impact does it have on the future. Okay, so you need to go ahead and do the context, evidence, connect, and go deeper today. All right, have a great day. See you tomorrow.